Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode on the Tobias the Pious YouTube channel. This will be episode 3 on the Piouscraft Realms server. We are going to be playing in survival today. You'll notice I have health and food and 12 levels and nothing in my inventory because I used the famous, now infamous, /clear command to get rid of all the creative junk that was in my inventory. And I think in these treasure chests here, and these presents before us, we can open them up and find our survival gear that I achieved through normal vanilla means. I didn't cheat for any of the gear in here. It's all just, regular iron armor junk. We're going to arm up and do a little bit of caving. If we get lucky, Candy Bear 5947 will jump on here in a minute and back us up, but it's just you and me right now into the mine. And the sheep. No, he changed his mind. Anyway, let's see what we got. Looks like we have some food. Well, not much actually. I guess I could smelt up a bunch of kelp. I'm going to take these planks for sure because I spotted a ravine and I like to make ladders when I go into a ravine because inevitably you fall and then you're both hurt and lost and at the bottom of a ravine where all the creepers and stuff are falling down on top of you. And the only way to escape from such a situation is to have a ladder in place. A bunch of sand, okay. I'll take the shovel. Don't really need it. Well, I'll be down in the mine. If there's an abandoned mine shaft, an axe comes in handy. Found a bunch of obsidian in a chest. Just one short of being able to make a portal. Maybe we'll get around to that this episode too. Well, what do you think? 14 steak? It's enough to start exploring. I don't have a sword though. I need to make a sword. So I'll take some cobblestone. Do we have a crafting bench over here? Yeah. Let's just make up. Sword. I thought I had iron armor. I'm not going to be able to cave very extensively without armor to speak of. We're going to need a metric ton of sticks. Because even a stack of sticks doesn't make very much ladder. 27 ladder? I mean, if that's a big ravine, that's not very much ladder to go around. Let's make some more sticks. Now we're out of wood. Great. I turned all my wood into ladders. Oh well. At least you were able to get out of the ravine. We got enough torches, thank goodness. I'm going to go ahead, make some more sticks, make a stone pickaxe, because this one's already done, just about. There's got to be... Aha! Nope, that's all sand. I bet Candy Bear stole all my good stuff, but that's what happened. I'm going to blame her. Ah! Here's some iron. Thank goodness. What's definitely going to want a chest plate. Some pants. Now we got enough left for... Well, we got enough left for some boots. I don't know. Boots and another pick is probably what I'm going to do. Yeah, and just deal with the fact that I've got a stone sword. If I made a helmet, I could get a sword, but then... Yeah. Boots and a pick. Ooh, I wish I had a bucket. Buckets are nice. Oh well. We'll go get us some more iron. Caving. Do like that. We got blocks on the hotbar? No. Get some blocks on the hotbar. Alright, we're ready. Now I dug a little mine shaft over there, but Candy Bear 5947 dug another mine shaft right here that goes straight down to the cavern, if I remember correctly. And do a little caving. So, yeah, playing vanilla by yourself and caving can turn south really fast if you don't know what you're doing. And I'm not claiming to be the best at vanilla. There are definitely stronger vanilla players out there, and I don't have a shield. Ugh. So skelebobs are going to be a problem. I don't have a shield, I don't have a bow. I don't even have a full set of armor. It's just... a guy with some pork chops running around in the dark, basically, is what you're looking at right now. But the reason I'm doing this vanilla today, even playing solo, is because the previous episode of Piouscraft was, I think, entirely creative, and it was just me flying around, looking at stuff that we had done off camera and talking about redstone. I think I did a redstone tutorial on the little train station. And there will be more of that. I hope you like that sort of content, because that is the kind of content that I can produce for you. And if you have a particular need, like you need to know how to do a specific type of farm or something that you maybe something you saw someone else build, but the tutorial was completely incomprehensible, ask me and I can maybe try to explain it in English so that people understand it. Because I've encountered that before. I hear a skeleton. I'm scared. I've encountered that before on numerous occasions, where these guys who really know redstone can't get their point across sometimes to people like you and me, who need to be told in a, let's say, well, they say Barney style in the army. They say, break it down Barney style, but that's kind of, you know, you get the idea. You have to break it down so that anyone can understand it. Come at me, Skelly. Where are you? Ow. Oh, man. He's fortified. Yeah, I'm not messing with him. But wait, is that gold? I don't have any gold. I'm going to tunnel to him. Let's see if he's... The Minecraft AI will be baffled by my tactics here. That's right, Mojang. You haven't made the skeleton smart enough to defeat me. Where is he? Wow, he's all the way back there. Alright, let's get a torch in there. Let's get our sword out. What do you think? Frontal assault? Where is he? There he is. Nope, he's too far away up. I have to dig some more. Come on then. Oh, nope. Yeah, until you get a shield, caving is a problem. And I foolishly used up not only all of my iron, but also all of my wood before I came down here making ladders. So, yeah, woefully unprepared to be doing what I thought was going to be a huge ravine. I've seen a huge ravine around here somewhere, but I didn't see it this time. And you know, I have commands and stuff. I could go all spectator mode, but I wanted to do a mix of, as I said before, a mix of survival and creative, so that the channel content is more diverse. You know, some channels that just build creative all the time, it gets kind of repetitive, you know. Here's the next thing that I can build from out of thin air, and it only takes me 45 seconds. Well, ooh, yes, first diamonds. Lovely, lovely. We'll just cover up this lava pit. How about that? Oh, and some redstone. Definitely need some redstone. Yeah, some of those creative channels, they are very interesting to watch in small doses. I feel like after I've seen one episode, I'm done. You know, I don't need to watch 5 or 6 episodes of the same guy building the same stuff over and over again. And also, a lot of those creative channels, they build stuff that's not actually intended for use in the vanilla world, whereas I prefer, whenever I build a redstone contraption, I would like to feel like it's purposed for a vanilla use. And I don't know why I started talking about this like philosophical thing about creative versus survival, but this is what I started talking about. Yeah, I like to feel like the redstone gadgets I dream up are mostly simple, and simple because that way they have a function that anyone can follow and use in their own vanilla worlds. Because I know that like 99% of the people that watch Minecraft videos on YouTube actually play Minecraft. It's not something that you're just watching for no reason. You know, you're interested in the ideas that other people have, the strategies. So, hopefully, whenever you see something that I do up on the Redstone Mesa, it will be something that you would at least consider trying on your own world, so that we all get something out of it. Mentioning the Mesa, it occurred to me that we could name the mesa something silly like Redstone Butte, which, you know, everybody loves the easy pun, right? But why not? Because it's going to be the whole mesa designed specifically as a redstone testing area, so that anyone playing on this realm server with me can add their stuff to it right alongside, you know, the stuff that I've already built up there, and we could all just have like a redstone wonderland up there, which I think that would be lovely. Candy Bear said that she wanted to expand the roller coaster and make it like encircle the mesa or do fun things around the village maybe. Got him. Too slow, Mr. Creeper Man. Anyway, yeah, Redstone Butte, what do you think? Now, Wikipedia defines a butte as a landform which is characterized with steep sides and a small flat top, smaller than a mesa, but characteristically similar to a mesa. And so the mesa biome itself is actually composed of several small buttes, and this will be Redstone Butte. I'm not just doing it for the silly pun. Yeah, butte is actually kind of a common geographic feature in the area of the United States where I grew up, and there was one nearby called Elephant Butte, which, you know, that's a softball that anybody could hit out of the park. Ah, skeleton. And I'm out of torches. I'm not out of torches. I need to re-up here. And where's that zombie? Anyway, yes, we used to go to Elephant Butte Lake, and you can just imagine the car ride. You had like 3.5 hours to come up with all of the Elephant Butte jokes you could imagine, and they were varied and wonderful. But up on Redstone Butte, I want everyone to bring either their craziest or their most functional or their easiest redstone contraptions up there and try them out. And when I say everyone, there's only 2 people besides myself that are invited to this server so far. But, you know, I think the realms can support up to 11 players simultaneously, and I'm not tracking exactly how many invitations I'm allowed. But we're definitely thinking about who actually wants to play on this server, because, you know, obviously I could invite everyone under the sun, but nobody wants to come play, so I want to avoid that. But yeah, Redstone Butte will be like a community redstone build area. Not a competition, but just a flat spot where we're all going to agree that redstone is going to be the theme. Yeah, talking about realms, I've never had a realms before. I've been a member of other realms servers, and unfortunately they always seem to go like gangbusters for about a month. And then after the first month, 50 to 60% of the players just drop off, never to return, because they've built their little starter house, and that was all they had an idea for, and no one really engaged them to continue to play cooperatively, so they're like, hey, I'll take a screenshot of my house, and I am out of here. And I definitely don't want that to happen to Piouscraft, which is why I didn't immediately invite like a whole wave of 13 people or whatever to get on, build your starter village, and then call it quits. I wanted everybody to kind of embrace the ability to switch back and forth from vanilla to creative in such a way that you also didn't have the problem with creative servers where they only want to play creative and it turns into let's troll each other, let's build a bunch of pixel art, you know, that kind of stuff. Ouch. Get out of here, zombie. Behave yourself. So yeah, I'm going to try and strike some sort of a balance. We'll see if I succeed or not. I don't know. This might just be an expensive way for me to play single-player world. You never know. So I'm hoping that this is what it looks like, that this is an abandoned mine shaft, and the giant ravine I thought it was, which is why I brought all the ladders, so we could make an escape route. And I'm going to try not to get lost in the ravine here. That sounded like a zombie baby. Not really feeling like tangling with everybody in the whole world at the same time. Hey, Candy Bear joined. Well, that would actually be a good time for me to beat my hasty retreat. So, out! Hey, leave me alone! So yeah, I'm gonna cut while I run upstairs. Oh, Candy Bear teleported to me. Cheater. Yeah, I'm gonna run upstairs and smelt some of this iron, get a shield. Get a shield, get some more armor, and get set up. I'll be right back. Hey, welcome back. This is, well, a sad moment. We couldn't get any more caving done today, just for, normal reasons. The Candy Bear 5947 is currently traveling and just doesn't have the setup quite fixed for her to join in today. But that's okay. We made it back to the surface, made an enchanting table, yes, enchanted some items, made our bucket, made our helmet. We'll be better prepared for next time. Oh, I need to make a shield. Don't let me forget to make a shield. Anyway, we're not going to do any more caving right now. We're actually going to switch to creative mode, which means that in lieu of any sort of accusation of cheating, I'm going to go ahead and stash my gear in a chest. Just grab 2 hunks of wood out of our haphazard little tree farm. Make up a chest real fast. Make a Christmas present. Wrapping presents on Christmas Day. Yeah, and I'm just gonna... Whoa, it changed color. I'm gonna throw everything in this chest, including my armor, so it doesn't get mixed up with creative junk. Bloop, 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 bloop. Yeah. And then game mode, creative, boom. And away we go. To Redstone Butte. Hi guys. We gotta name the village too. So, check it out. I said last time, after we demonstrated the minecart machine, which automatically stops a minecart and then replaces it, then I said that we should do an intersection. So welcome to the Easy T intersection. And here's all the things you're going to need for this. It's a very straightforward contraption. It's powered rails, some rails, of course. You're making a rail, so you're going to need rails. But I recommend about 3 powered rails to slow you down. Minecart, of course, it doesn't have to be a birch button, obviously, but you're going to need 2 buttons, redstone torch, and 1 piece of redstone dust. And then I recommend 2 colors of blocks. It doesn't have to be white and green. Just definitely 2 different colors, because you want to mark the special blocks. You have to mark the intersection block, and then you mark the block underneath the button there. Oh, let's not do all caps. Recording on the Butte. Anyway, so what is this intersection? It's a T intersection. You're coming from this direction. The unpowered rails will slow you down, and then you can push a button to go right, or you can push a button to go left. And Candy Bear is giving us raspberries in the chat. And the magic happens down here, because normally you have to put the button next to the thing to make it change, right? But actually you notice that it didn't change, because underneath it, it has a redstone torch. That redstone signal takes priority to whatever the buttons are doing. But the buttons are set back a little ways. And the green button powers this redstone here, which tells this torch to turn off. And that will make the track revert to default, which actually the default is going this way. Oh yes, the first Butte pun has been recorded, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, CandyBear5947, for not disappointing on the Easy Butte puns. Okay. Applause in the chat. Mercy. Anyway, as I was saying, before we were rudely interrupted, yes, the default facing direction for this one was this direction, but the torch says otherwise, so it swapped over to this direction, and when we hit this button, it reverts back to the default because the redstone torch is turned off. Let me see if I can get it on camera. See that? So, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. You just put the track down like you're going to, and this could be a nice little loop or whatever, and then come back around and you're back to home. And then it's literally as easy as marking the top squares. See, those are my green squares. Put one redstone dust under the button and one torch under the intersection. Nothing could be easier. It is the easy T intersection. Let's test it out. Let's get our minecart out of here. So I'm coming along. I hit the power rail. It slows me down. It slows me to a stop because it's not powered. I want to keep going over here. Cool. Turn it on. Boom. I'm out of there. Same thing on the other side. I come along. I slow down. Power my rail. Sends me forward and swaps the thing. Swaps the intersection over. So the only thing I didn't mention before is that the buttons are powering this powered rail independent of what's going on downstairs. Both buttons are just powering the rail next to where they are. And that's the reason why the powered rail stops you and then shoots you forward when you're ready to go after you've made your decision. And I hope that you can agree that this is easy enough, and I hope this encourages you to think more about how to incorporate a rail system in and around your base. So, yeah, easy peasy T intersection. Tobias third episode. Now, there's two more things I want to show you briefly. Since it's winter time, I figured I would rehash something that Candy Bear did on her channel. Or not on her channel. She gave this as a present to Stina Rose on the Wells Night server. And it was wrapped up in a present that looked like a present for Christmas, and then when Stina activated it, you over there breaking stuff? So mean. When Stina activated it, it put all these dispensers are all these dispensers have the carved pumpkins, and so as soon as they're dispensed onto snow, then they turn into snow golems. So Stina Rose was immediately flooded with snow golems everywhere. Well, you have to make sure that they're the carved pumpkins nowadays, because the regular pumpkins don't have faces anymore. You have to take your shears to them to make them into carved pumpkins, so it's a little bit inconvenient. But yeah, you just put snow blocks down, and you have this ready. And I'm thinking, I'm going to tell her to get ready to flip the switch. To flop the switch. I'm thinking you put this as part of your base, right? The snow makes a wall, right? And then on the top of your wall, you've got these little dispensers, and you see a bunch of crazy zombies or whatever. Zombie spawn egg. Yeah, here we go. Bunch of crazy zombies over here approaching your base. Oh no, they're gonna burn. Well, in addition to the fact that they're burning, you also summon in your snowman hit force, your hit squad. Oh no, the snowmen burn too. That's right. Oh, it's a disaster. The snowmen can't survive on the Mesa. I forgot all about that. Oh no, it's a Christmas massacre. The Mesa is not a very hospitable place. I mean, the zombies couldn't make it. The snowmen couldn't make it. And that's all you're left with. Just a bunch of floating dispensers. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. That was traumatic. Well, Candy Bear, now that you've broken my toy over here, you're going to be standing on the pressure plate for me, please. Not the pressure plate, the trapdoor. The trapdoor. This is something I was thinking about for the rail line, because the rail line has right there a bunch of trapdoors that are activated by the minecart going by, because there's detector rails. So they flop down and they flop back up real fast. And it looks like she's AFK, which is fine if I can push her just so. Nudge, nudge. Yeah, nudge. Nudge. Hope she doesn't fall off. Let's get her right on there. Get over there. My unwitting assistant, CandyBear5947, if you would be so good to stand on the trapdoor a little further. Thank you. Alright. Now then, when the minecart passes by and activates the trapdoor, down she goes. Oh! Oh! I knew that was going to happen. One little bit further, Candy. Nudge, nudge. Alright, I think that's going to work this time. Train passes by. Down she goes, and up she goes. Yeah, and this is just a... So the tripwire makes it easy because then this redstone gets activated. The observer detects that this redstone is happy, and it sends out another signal down here, which activates the piston. And it activates it both when the redstone is active, gets a signal. When the redstone stops being activated, another signal to retract the piston. And the timing just about works right for 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks of height. It almost works at 5 blocks. It definitely works at 3 blocks, but 4 blocks is perfect. Oh, unless you destroy the button. Let me use the right. I can watch that all day. And so the idea being that I'm going to take these contraptions, copy them, and build them underneath this section of the rail line, so that every time you pass by there's some, I don't know, block of sand, or I had a nice armor stand over there before Candy destroyed it, or I don't know, a llama in a minecart or something that's just permanently chilling out right here, and they flop down and they flop back up every time you ride this silly railway. And the device is, I mean, it incorporates a lot of various pieces, like the tripwire hook and stuff like that. If you've never used these things before, you should just play around with them because they're interesting decoratively too. I mean, there's not a whole lot of blocks in Minecraft that look like this right here. So yeah, just play around with it. Put a tripwire out and just spook your friends, even if it doesn't do anything. Put a tripwire in your hallway and see how many people freak out. And then the observer is kind of expensive, but it's the easiest way to run a redstone signal up and down. So I've used it here. And then, yeah, everybody knows sticky piston with a block of slime. Now, to demonstrate what I'm talking about with the rail cart, let's see. I think I've got, yeah. Get some detector rail. Oh, my snowman corpses. Oh, there's a Christmas disaster. Alright, let's build us a little minecart track. That'll be far enough. Doop, doop, doop. Put a detector rail. If you don't know, a detector rail works like a button, only the only thing that can push this button is a minecart. So any minecart that goes past will activate it, just like if you had pushed a button. Down she goes. Oh, oh no! Oh no, it's broken. Okay, let's see if I can fix it. Nope, can't fix it. Oh, Candy. You've broken it. No, it wasn't Candy's fault. It was just the minecart. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. I'll play around with it some more. I want to thank my lovely assistant for helping me out with this one. And, yeah, that's all I've got to show you for now. And this is Tobias the Pious from Redstone Butte, our beautiful redstone testing area. And thanks again to CandyBear5947. And she's like an Enderman staring at me over there. And yeah, that's going to be the screenshot right there. Alright, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.